what's coming.
Ooh, explosions. Freaking sounded like a gunshot. Word of advice. When you hear something that sounds like a gunshot, don't go look. Stay where you are and wait a minute, eh? Can't believe how many idiots actually going, oh hey, that sounds like gunshots. They're dookie 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 going over and looking like, holy Christ, man. I'm the kind of guy that, get down, eh? You don't pop your head up like a freaking gopher and go look. Anyways, that was loud. I would imagine it was somebody testing fireworks for tomorrow night. Yeah, up here fireworks are really regulated, eh? Oh yeah. You have to apply for a permit and stuff, and then you get a permit to shoot the fireworks off in designated zones that are X feet by X feet with, and you gotta have a fire extinguisher and friggin' all this shit. And you can only do it the one night of the year, too. That's it. Only on, god damn it, anal retentive pricks up here all the time. Shit, we used to play with all kinds of stuff as kids. That's why you don't see any chemistry sets anymore and stuff like that. Well, good lord. We're going to have a whole class of non-entrepreneurial people that can't think we're shit on their friggin' own, My God. God damn. It's all part of the, the plan, is keep the people stupid, and so then they'll do what they're told, but insurance companies, eh? So anyways, so far on this I punched in a couple eyes. Use this to make two kind of slots for the nose, eh? Because the nose isn't a hole either. It's kind of like two slots, eh? And then I press down around just to give a little bit of the teeth. And I'm only going to do the upper part rather than a whole skull. This is a toothpick. Sounds of silence. Well, this is going to be edited. Here, let me just... Okay. So, anyways, can you see? So I stuck that on there. Actually, looks not too bad. It looks kind of creepy. And for some reason, he did come up with a lower jaw, so we'll leave it on. Well, like like I was saying before, also is these freaking fingerprints, eh? Gotta use something to just kind of polish them off a little bit. Sometimes this is how I'll lick a clean spot on my hands, and then I'll wipe my blade on the saliva, and then that'll give me just a little bit of moisture on it, so it's not quite so tacky. I do that when I'm working with green stuff too sometimes, and then it just gives me a little bit of moisture, eh? Same thing when I'm painting, eh? I use my thumbnail as a palette lots of times, eh? Different colors, when you're painting your little miniature, and it just gives you a little bit, nice little palette right there. Works really good, actually. There, that was a painting tip. I don't know. There, he's got one crack in his face. What? Okay, we'll just let that dry. And then, actually that'll be good. Oh, hinges. We put some hinges on there. And the same thing with hinges, eh? Just take, something like this, and, however you're going to do the hinges. Probably do them at the back. Do them on the edge, yeah, so there'd be hidden hinges. Basically, you won't see them anyways. Hey, there'll just be something on the side there like that, eh? Pretty cool, eh? Anyway, so that's pretty easy to do. That didn't take that long. I mean, it took a while. Like 20 minutes, half an hour, or something like that for a door. So you can see how time adds up when you're buying something that's been custom made, eh? So, I'll put this stuff away. Now I suppose I should get at my chores. Okay. For sakes, by the time I get over here, he's going to be gone. Zoom in for you. You got a little guy there. He's drying off now. But I got this pond in my backyard, eh? So, and then I built this little thing here with this trough, eh, for the water to flow out into the pond, which you can't quite see. I could, but then you'd be looking through the screen. Anyways, well, okay, here's one there. He's going to probably do it. You see. Yeah, see? They get right down into it. See, it's a trough, eh? And they get right down into the trough, eh? And oh, he's going to fly away.